Where's Walter?
Yeah, I will, I apologize, but yeah.
Okay,
Is
no,
that
I
a
just,
problem?
I heard you say that, but I was.
Yeah, I don't think he said he'd be quite recovered yet, so I will be the Wednesday. What?
Yes, surgery?
He had surgery today, this morning, yeah.
Oh, on his shoulder.
So then Lisa, you'll be presenting, and Don, you'll be presenting.
More better nutrition than the average person. And I also wondered if organic foods would offer a higher quality of nutrition, better health, and enhanced performance. So, to support the USDA, gosh, it's all fitting, isn't it? USDA logo is that. Foods have to be 100% organic, and that's if they're a single item food, for instance, meat, vegetable, or fruit, must be 100%. If there's multiple ingredients, like cereals, breads, dairy products, then they only have to be 95%, but that's still pretty good. And then, like Christine was saying, read the labels, because just because it's organic or free range, natural is a real advertising term. It doesn't really have any government control over much. And things like poison milk are natural, strychnine, which isn't usually considered a nutritious addition. So read those labels, because you might be paying for extra fat or salt, and there may be a better choice available. Slide 2. So the American Dietetic Association, the AC, what do you call it, the ACSM, did I forget a letter there? American College of Sports Medicine. So athletic performance and recovery of exercise are enhanced by optimal nutrition. And that was one of their few, in all of the sources that I studied and read and selected from, they are always saying it may help, it might cause this, and all of us have seen this in our nutrition book as well as our reports. So this is one of the few just flat out statements that they were willing to make, that we need optimal nutrition. And for an athlete, that still fell within the typical RDA, PRI perimeters. So an athlete may need the higher end of that, the higher end of protein, the higher end of carbohydrates, but it was still within the normal amounts. So, and then really just maintaining their weight was the main thing. And we've heard about that some, that if we're not getting enough nutrition and are too thin because of that, we'll probably lose performance ability as well. So get good nutrition for all of these sports. And then the big part of my question was, or my report is, are organically produced foods more nutritious? And it really is a controversy. The American Dietetic Association, the ACSM, Mayo Clinic, Tufts, UC Davis regularly contradict themselves. Part of their report will say, yes, there is more vitamin C, protein, whatever in the organics, largely because the soil may be more nutritious. However, there isn't so much more nutrition that it really matters much. It's more important to get the variety of food, to get the best quality, the freshest organic produce in particular that you can. I'll talk more about meat in a minute. But they almost always put either needs more study or needs more research. When they do report that the organics do have more nutrition, it's usually the vitamin C, the flavonoids, and antioxidants, and some minerals. And so here's some organic fields. And at Davis, they reported that the tomatoes, the organic tomatoes, definitely had more vitamin C and flavonoids. And they said that they were actually twice as high in the nutrients as the conventionally grown varieties. Washington State said that research is proving that organic foods are richer in nutrients too. Lemonade had quite a bit more antioxidants. The organic apple juice grapefruit juice, and lime juice also have more antioxidants. But then they throw in that disclaimer, the answer isn't yet clear. Let's see, and so this was our nutrition text there, that so that there is more magnesium, phosphorus, various minerals and nutrients, especially vitamin C in organic crops. Nectarines, tomatoes, spinach. Oh, this is kind of a funny one. They thought that that the organically produced fruits and vegetables are kind of wimps. That if they're organic, they've got to create their own system to fight the pests and whatever else might hurt them. And those nutrients are but you know, just what they had to create for themselves to keep themselves healthy would pass through to us and be of benefit to us. Tufts reported that there's a big report that just came out recently that was a combination of some French and British nutritional scientists. And they pretty much stuck with no major differences between organic and conventionally produced foods. Yet Tufts flat out stated that organically grown potatoes, for instance, had higher levels of vitamin C. Just in some of the other produce. In the Journal of Horticulture Science, what's just called Hort Science, found that supermarket produce has 5 to 40% fewer vitamins and minerals than they did in 1950. And that's thought to be because the soil nutrients have decreased over the years. And Danish researchers back that up. So
it's turning to sand. All the soil down in the San Joaquin Valley is turning to sand. And it's been an ongoing concern for farmers for the last 50 years, trying to, every time they pull that crop out of that ground and don't use that ground till the next season coming, how they can keep the nutrients that dirt had throughout that duration not being washed out. And the whole San Joaquin Valley is a huge concern of it turning to sand.
They sometimes do something called cover crops off-season.
Yeah, they do an off-season crop. Keep nutrients, but that sometimes over depletes the nutrients too. My grandfather was a farmer in the San Joaquin Valley.
When they put conventional fertilizers on crops, there's the big three, and I don't remember what the big three nutrients are, but as we've been learning all along, there's so many, hundreds, maybe even thousands of nutrients that work together and help each other. And so by fertilizing three main things, like I said, it's depleting all of the others, and the soil isn't getting a chance to refresh itself. And then that's part of crop rotation, helps with that, and a lot of the conventional type farming, they don't do that. This is a cornfield, and it's always going to be a cornfield. This is tomatoes, always going to be tomatoes. And most smaller farms, organic farms, will move their crops around because different things also give back to the soil. So the Journal of American College of Nutrition, which is one of the big scientific sources that's very well respected, today's fruits and vegetables are apparently a shadow of their former selves. And why are they more expensive? So we know that they have more nutrients, but they don't really charge more because of that. It's more because of hand labor. They need a larger amount of field for smaller production. So it costs them more to produce. And here, pictures of the cows. We've got the happy grazing cows living primarily on grasses. And then on the right are the feedlot cows, which are fed a lot of grain and a whole lot of them together, which brings up another